Guys, so I know that I said this is a vlog channel and it really is, but then like I'm also going to turn into a half vlog, half advice. I don't know why, because I always go back to my advice videos because I always like after I watch my I'm sorry for the noise outside. After I watch like a lot of my videos, I realize that I do put in a little bit of advice in there. So all I'm going to say for today, my advice for today is girls and their appearance. Girls have a lot of appearances that like disgust me because it's like they don't have any respect for themselves. And my friend, she said a lot that girls don't usually dress look good to impress guys. They usually um look good to impress girls, and that's half true and half right. Why it's half true is because a lot of girls they dress away so girls can envy them. They're like, look at me, I have a bigger butt than you, and my butt looks good in these shorts. Or I have bigger boobs than you, and I look good in this shirt, and you couldn't pull it off because you're too flat. So like they do it to mostly and like not really impress girls, but to make them envy them. Like, oh my gosh, I want to be you. And what I'm saying is, you shouldn't try so hard to impress. You should really do it because you like yourself. If you don't like yourself, like I could say I do have a low self-esteem, but I do like myself a little bit. And how I know is because if I didn't like myself a little bit, I wouldn't get up, take a shower, wash my face, brush my teeth. I want to take care of myself because I know that I do deep down inside I do love myself. If I wouldn't put so much effort into making myself look good or half decent if I didn't like myself. So even people with low self-esteem, sometimes they do express it by the way they look, and like that's all I'm saying with that. But also, why my friend's statement was half false is because a lot of girls do it for boys' attention. Sometimes they don't have a lot of attention at home. I have a whole bunch of friends that don't get like they. I don't have my father in my life, but I don't go out there seeking like other boys' attention, like, oh my gosh, I need a boy's attention because I didn't have any attention from my father. And it's not like you want that fatherly attention from another boy. You want a different attention. But as long as it's a male's attention, whether it's negative or positive, you still want it. So sometimes girls dress, sorry for my language, but slutty. And I don't like it because I'm like, you don't have to dress that way. Like, I don't dress that way, and I still have boys that like me. And I don't know why they like me because some of them don't have a chance with me. I'm not trying to be mean, but they don't. And like sometimes I don't see what they see in me. Like they see something different in me. They're like, ew, she's pretty. And I'm like, what are you looking at? Like, are you looking at me or are you looking at the girl behind me? They're like, I'm looking at you. What? I'm not that pretty. I'm not like, I don't do it for attention. I do because I really think that way of myself. But other girls are like, I'm ugly and I'm fat and I'm stupid. And sometimes they do it for attention. And I'm like, and then other times they don't. Other times it's because two of my friends, two of them have an eating disorder. One of my friends, she has signs of an eating disorder, but at the same time, we don't know for sure. So sometimes they do it because they're obsessed with media has cursed us all, and sometimes you don't even know that you're cursed by media. I get that you don't want to be too big, but then at the same time you don't want to be too skinny. But then you have these girls on these TVs and stuff looking really really skinny, and like what girls don't understand is those people get personal trainers and they don't starve themselves. They have the money to do that. They have the money to lose weight fast and in a healthy way. Sometimes they don't do it in a healthy way. And sometimes they have the trainers and they have the money and stuff to get like the necessities that they need to do that. So like a lot of girls don't understand that and they're like, no, I want to lose weight like Beyonce in 2 weeks. Well, maybe Beyonce could have did that because she had the trainers and stuff. But I mean, you don't have the money for that, so like you shouldn't worry about it. And a lot of people are just impatient. They want it now. They want to be like, I want it now because I want that attention. I want that guy's attention. And like, I believe that if a guy can see that you're a nice person and he can compliment you without like telling you your insecurities. Like you already know your insecurities. You constantly tell people what you don't like about yourself and what you know about yourself. And like for some other person to just keep on talking you down when you're talking yourself down and another person talks you down, even if they're playing. I mean, my friend, he plays a lot, but it does sometimes when I'm talking to him and after I finish talking to him, I'm alone, I do get upset and I do almost start crying because he doesn't understand how I feel because like I have been teased. Who hasn't? Everyone has, and if you haven't, you're going to be teased or bullied. Whether you're a grown adult and it's by your boss just keeps nagging you, to like if you're a little child and your parents are just either abusive or they just constantly yell at you even though you didn't do anything. So you're going to have those hardships in your life. Like you're gonna have all those trials in your life that are gonna just like hold you down and like make you feel depressed. But all I'm telling you is I'm not gonna be like this people system. It gets better. It gets better. Don't you worry. Because sometimes it doesn't and sometimes it does. So I'm not gonna say some be depressed, like commit suicide like a lot of kids. But like you have to change your future. Your future is in written. So don't let other people's opinions sometimes like make you believe that in the future this is what's going to happen, because then you start getting in denial, whether you're getting in denial negatively or positively, because you can get in denial positively, and that's like you're just being stubborn sometimes, and like you don't want that because you don't want to like you don't want to be holding on to something that's never going to happen. You have to learn that you change your own future. Like God or whatever religion you are, for example, I'm Christian, of course, but God has set out your future, and He knows what's going to happen before you know. Now, I had to think about that for a while because I was like, if He knows what's going to happen, then why does He try to like like help me like choose the right thing if He knows that like what I'm already going to choose? And not necessarily. He knows what's gonna happen. Like, say, like something bad's gonna happen, and like he's trying to make sure that you make the right decision so that won't happen. That's what it means. So your future's not even written. So like even God that created you doesn't necessarily know your whole future either, because He tries to help you like make the right decisions, because something He knows something's gonna happen before you know, and tries to help you overcome it. So just take from here, girls, that you don't have to always feel the need that you have to dress a certain way or look a certain way. If you think you look pretty, then do it. Don't like listen to other guys, because other guys are just gonna tell you stuff because they only want certain things from you. And I know some of you guys already know. But then there's those very few guys, and what I feel sorry for is there are those very few guys that do the right thing, and girls don't notice them because there's all these bad guys, and there was all these guys that mask those good guys. So then you're like, every guy is the same, and then when you meet a boy that's not the same, you push them out your life, and you're just like, I don't want to deal with you because I know that you're the same. You're just playing me. And sometimes it's not that. So I just want to say that, and I hope you guys like take heed of and take my advice and accept it. So, bye.